Hello everyone, my name is Haku, and I am a Buddhist monk from Japan. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me today. Before we begin, let me kindly ask you for a small favor. If you find value in today's talk, please consider subscribing to this channel and giving this video a like. It helps to share wisdom with others who might also need it. Thank you. Now let us begin. Today, I want to speak with you about something that often feels simple, but is incredibly powerful. The present moment. In this modern world, we are constantly pulled in different directions by memories of the past, worries about the future, and the overwhelming distractions of daily life. But what if I told you that the key to a more peaceful and meaningful life is already here, in the present? Living in the present moment does not mean forgetting the past or ignoring the future. It means fully experiencing what is happening right now. Too often, our minds are busy with thoughts like, I should have done this, or what if that happens? These thoughts pull us away from the beauty and potential of the current moment. For example, when was the last time you truly tasted your food? Not just ate it, but really tasted it. Noticed its flavors, its textures, and how it made you feel. Or, when was the last time you really listened to someone without thinking about how you would respond? These simple acts of mindfulness are ways to bring yourself back to the present. In Buddhism, we practice mindfulness as a way to stay in the now. Mindfulness is not complicated. It can begin with something as small as focusing on your breath. Try it with me. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Notice how your body feels as the air moves in and out. This is mindfulness. This is being present. You may wonder, why should I focus on the present moment? What difference does it make? When you live in the present, you allow yourself to fully experience life. You can notice the small joys around you. A bird's song, the warmth of the sun, or the smile of a loved one. You also create space to respond to challenges with clarity, instead of reacting out of fear or habit. Living in the now is not just about peace. It is also about transformation. When you stop dwelling on the past or fearing the future, you free yourself to take action right here and now. If you want to improve your life, it begins in this moment, not tomorrow or next week, but today. So, I invite you to practice this with me. For the next hour, try to bring your attention back to the present whenever it starts to wander. Notice your surroundings, your breath, or even the feeling of your feet on the ground. It might feel difficult at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. This moment is your life. Embrace it. Welcome back. Now that we've started thinking about the present moment, let us explore a little deeper. You might be wondering, why is it so hard to stay present? This is a question many people have, and the answer lies in how our minds work. Our minds are like restless monkeys, always jumping from one thought to another. They leap into the past, replaying moments we regret or wish we could change. Then they swing into the future, imagining situations that may never happen. This mental activity is natural, but it often keeps us from fully experiencing the life that is right in front of us. Think about this. How many times have you been physically present in a room, but mentally somewhere else? Maybe you were at a family dinner, but instead of enjoying the company. You were thinking about an email you forgot to send. Or perhaps you were on a walk in a beautiful park, but your thoughts were stuck on an argument from earlier in the day. In these moments, life continues around us, but we are not truly living it. Buddhism teaches us that these wandering thoughts are not something to fight against or judge. Instead, we can gently guide our attention back to the present. One powerful way to do this is through gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is missing to what is already here. Take a moment to think about something you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be big. It could be the cup of tea you drank this morning, the warmth of your home, or even the fact that you woke up to see another day. Gratitude helps us notice the abundance in our lives right now. Let me share a story from Buddhist tradition. There was once a man who lived with great worry. He spent his days fearing that he might lose his possessions or fail in his responsibilities. One day, he came to a wise monk and said, "How can I stop worrying about losing everything?" The monk handed him a small clay cup and told him to cherish it as if it were the most precious thing in the world. The man followed the monk's advice, treating the cup with great care. Over time, he began to see it not as a fragile object to protect, but as a source of joy for the moments he could hold it and drink from it. When the cup eventually broke, he didn't feel sadness. He felt gratitude for the time he had with it. This story reminds us that nothing in life is permanent. But instead of fearing this truth, we can use it to appreciate the present moment even more. Everything we experience now, our relationships, our possessions, even our health, is a gift that won't last forever. And that makes it precious. So let us practice this today. Pause and notice something in your life that brings you joy or comfort. Hold it in your mind for a few seconds and feel gratitude for it. This small act can bring you closer to the present and open your heart to its beauty. Thank you for staying with me on this journey. In this final part, I want to leave you with a practice and a message of hope. The truth is, living in the present moment is not always easy. Our minds will wander, distractions will come, and challenges will arise. But remember this: every time you bring your attention back to the present, you are building a stronger connection to your life, your purpose, and your inner peace. One practice I encourage you to try is mindful reflection at the end of each day. Before you go to bed, take a few moments to sit quietly. Close your eyes and think about the day you just lived. Ask yourself, what did I notice today? What made me smile? What am I grateful for? This practice is not about perfection or doing it right. It is simply a way to honor your day and bring mindfulness into your routine. When you wake up tomorrow, begin your day with intention. As you get out of bed, take a deep breath and think, today is a new day, and I will do my best to be present. Whether it's during your morning coffee, your commute, or even a difficult meeting, you can always return to your breath as a way to ground yourself in the now. If you're feeling overwhelmed by this practice, know that you are not alone. It is normal to feel resistance at first, but with time and consistency, you will begin to notice small changes. You may feel calmer, more focused, and more connected to the people and experiences in your life. Before we end, I want to remind you that the present moment is not just about peace and calm. It is also where your power lies. Every action you take begins in this moment. If there is something you want to change in your life, whether it is improving a relationship, starting a new habit, or letting go of a fear, it all starts now. The more you practice living in the present, the more empowered you become to shape your future. If today's talk resonated with you, please take a moment to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. Your support allows me to continue sharing these teachings and reaching others who may benefit. And if you want to dive deeper into mindfulness, gratitude, or other topics related to living a meaningful life, I invite you to explore the other videos on this channel. We have discussions on calming the mind, finding purpose, and much more. I think you will find something that speaks to your heart. As I say goodbye for now, remember this: you have everything you need to live a meaningful life right here in this moment. Trust in the present and trust in yourself. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, and may your days be full of peace and presence.